Welcome back, Legends. The wait is finally over. The Mayhem event is here, and I'm not gonna lie, this one did not disappoint me. In my previous video, I talked about the possibility of a nerf. I had my reasons, and honestly, it felt like something might change this time. But I'm glad to say, Gameloft didn't ruin it. However, that doesn't mean everything is perfect. There are some slight changes, and I feel like Gameloft came very close to nerfing this event. Like really close. I'll explain exactly why at the end of the video. But first, let's talk about the event itself. Because overall, it looks rewarding, generous, and actually fun to play again. Before I go deeper, if you guys are enjoying these updates and want more honest breakdowns like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me how your progress is going so far. I'm really curious to see how far you guys have pushed already. Event duration and overview. So first things first, the event duration. This Mayhem event started on May 5th and will run all the way until May 28th. That's a full 23 days of gameplay, almost an entire month of grinding, which is honestly great. This gives everyone enough time, whether you're casual, F2P, or grinding daily, to actually make solid progress. No rush, no pressure, just steady progression. Event structure and rewards. Now let's talk about the structure, because this is where things get really interesting. This time we have a total of 18 stages. And here's the crazy part. Every Aries Panther free try stage is giving a huge amount of support car blueprints. I'm not even exaggerating. The amount is actually insane. This means you're not getting stuck. You're constantly progressing, unlocking cars, starring them up, and moving forward without hitting a wall. And that's exactly what made Mayhem events special in the first place. Even in the main rewards, the blueprint count for support cars is very high. This is super helpful for beginners, but also valuable for veterans who want to max out or upgrade their garage. Now yes, there is one small downside. The Aries Panther blueprints, the main feature car, are lower compared to support cars. But honestly, I'm completely okay with that. Because let's be real, that's how Mayhem events have always worked. You grind the event, and if you really want the main car, you invest tokens into packs, shop system, and packs. Now this is where things feel a bit different. Usually in past Mayhem events, the main car packs were locked behind progression. You had to complete certain stages before you could even buy them. But this time, the Aries Panther packs are open from the start. No conditions, no unlock requirement. And yeah, that sounds great, but I don't think this was intentional. We've seen this kind of thing happen before in Asphalt Legends. Sometimes things go live early, and then they get fixed after a few hours. So I honestly feel like this might get locked later behind some easy conditions. But even if it does, Mayhem event conditions are usually very simple and doable. Now talking about the packs themselves, drop rate is 10%, and the X10 pack costs 900 tokens. Yeah, that's expensive, not gonna lie. But at the same time, this is an elite B-class car, so I kind of understand it. Still, I wish the drop rate was slightly higher. On the other hand, support car packs are actually in a very good spot. You get multi-packs for support cars at 750 tokens for times 10 with a 15% drop rate. That's way more reasonable and definitely worth it if you're trying to progress faster. Aries Panther, performance talk. Now, I need to talk more about the Aries Panther because this is the main focus of the event. At max, it's a 6-star B-class car with a rank of 4,387. That already puts it in elite territory. The stats look strong, no doubt. But there's one major issue, and this is important. This car feels grounded. It doesn't have that strong, floaty drift capability that a lot of top B-class cars rely on. And because of that, you're going to lose speed while cornering. In multiplayer, this can be a real disadvantage. Against other floaty B-class cars, especially on twisty tracks, this car might struggle to keep up through corners. So yeah, strong stats, but gameplay feel will decide everything here. The almost nerf situation. Now let's talk about the part that really caught my attention. In my previous video, I said there's a chance Gameloft might nerf this event. Now after playing it, I can say I was wrong, but also not completely wrong. Because if you look closely at stage 1, there's something very strange. It shows a required rank of 3,479 for the Aries Panther, and that is completely new. We've never seen a Mayhem event require a rank just to enter a stage like this. But here's the interesting part. When you actually enter the stage, there's no restriction. You can still use the max free try car, no requirement at all. So why is that rank even there? This is where things get suspicious, because think about it. If that requirement was active, you would need to upgrade the car before even starting, and that would mean spending a huge amount of tokens up front. The stock rank is 2,356. 1 star is 2,604. To reach 3,479, that's a massive investment. And now combine that with the fact that packs are open from the start. You see the connection? It really feels like Gameloft was about to implement a system where you had to upgrade the car before entering stages. And then maybe they stopped at the last moment. Maybe it's a glitch, or maybe they changed their mind just before release. Either way, we need to pay attention to things like this. Community and future of Mayhem. One thing I always say, the community matters. Gameloft does listen. Not always perfectly, but they do. So if we ever see unfair changes in the future, we need to speak up. Because Mayhem events right now are one of the last truly F2P friendly formats in Asphalt Legends. And if this ever gets nerfed, that would seriously hurt the game. So I really hope this stays the same moving forward. Final thoughts. So overall, this Ares Panther Mayhem event delivers exactly what we expect from a good Mayhem. Long duration, plenty of stages, consistent progression, and most importantly, very generous rewards for support cars that help every type of player move forward. The 23-day duration gives enough breathing room to grind without pressure, and the 18-stage structure keeps things engaging throughout. The support car blueprint distribution is easily one of the strongest parts of this event, making it incredibly valuable, especially for newer players, while still being useful for veterans. On the other side, the Aries Panther itself looks strong on paper with elite-level stats, but its grounded behavior might hold it back in real multiplayer performance, especially in corners. The shop system also brings a mix of positives and concerns. Open packs from the start feel great, but the pricing and drop rates could still be better. And then there's that strange rank requirement showing up in Stage 1, which really makes it feel like the event was very close to being changed into something more restrictive. So while the event right now is fun, rewarding, and F2P friendly, there are small signs that things could have gone in a different direction. That's why this event feels both exciting and a little concerning at the same time. For now, it's a win, but we definitely need to keep watching how these events evolve in the future. So yeah, that's everything for this breakdown. Let me know your progress so far, and I'll see you guys in the next one with more updates. Don't forget to subscribe. Legends, see you on the track.